pulsed with energy, neon lights flickering against the rain-slicked streets as Sophia Carter staggered out of the club, her mind hazy and her body betraying her. Something was wrong. The champagne she drank had tasted strange, and now the world spun around her, making it impossible to walk straight. She never should have come here. The birthday party had been her best friend's idea, one night to forget about stress, unpaid bills, and the weight of her struggling life. But now her body felt warm, too warm, her vision blurred, and every step forward felt like sinking into quicksand. A strong hand gripped her arm, a deep, velvety voice cut through the chaos. "You're in no state to go anywhere, sweetheart." Her dazed eyes lifted, meeting the sharp gaze of a man she had only ever seen in the media, Alexander Blackwell. Billionaire, CEO, dangerous. His presence commanded the space around him, exuding power, control, and something darkly addictive. She tried to pull away, but her knees buckled. With a sigh of annoyance, Alexander swept her into his arms as if she weighed nothing. "Looks like I don't have a choice." The last thing she remembered before her world faded was the intoxicating scent of his cologne, dark, rich, and expensive. Sophia awoke to the soft embrace of silk sheets against her bare skin. Her body ached in unfamiliar ways, her mind struggling to piece together the events of last night. The bedroom was massive, larger than her entire apartment. Floor-to-ceiling windows framed the city skyline, elegant artwork adorned the walls, and everything screamed wealth and power. She turned her head and felt her stomach drop. Alexander Blackwell lay beside her, his dark eyes already watching her, a lazy smirk curled on his lips. "Morning, sweetheart. Sleep well?" Panic shot through her. She yanked the blanket over her body, her breath catching. "What the hell happened last night?" He propped himself up on one elbow, completely unbothered. "You don't remember?" His smirk widened. "I'm wounded." She forced herself to think, to grasp at the fragments of memory slipping through her mind. The club, the drink, the world spinning, his hands, his mouth. Her pulse raced as flashes of last night invaded her mind. His touch, his lips, the way he murmured her name like a promise. Her body betrayed her by remembering every detail too well. This wasn't just a mistake, it was a disaster. Pushing the sheets aside, she scrambled to find her clothes, but a strong arm wrapped around her waist, pulling her back against his firm chest. "Where do you think you're going?" His voice was low, teasing, dangerous. "Away," she said firmly, ignoring the way her body reacted to his closeness. He exhaled against her ear, sending a shiver down her spine. "That's cute." She turned, her glare sharp. "Look, whatever happened last night was a mistake. I don't belong in your world. I don't even know how I got here." His amusement faded, his eyes darkening. "You were drugged." Her breath caught. "I saw the way you were swaying in the club," he continued, his jaw tightening. "Some bastard slipped something into your drink. You were barely standing when I found you." Fear and nausea churned in her stomach. "So you brought me here?" He scoffed. "You think I was going to let you stumble into the street like that?" His voice roughened, irritation flickering in his gaze. "I had no idea who you were, just that you needed help." She swallowed, guilt creeping in. "And last night." His lips curled at the corner. "Oh, that!" He leaned closer, his fingers grazing her cheek. "That was all you, sweetheart." Her breath hitched. "Liar," he chuckled. "Maybe a little, but let's just say I wasn't going to stop you." Heat rushed to her face. "This can't be happening." "I have to go," she whispered. His grip tightened. "You think I'm just going to let you walk out of here?" Her heart pounded. "What?" His expression turned unreadable, his dark gaze locked onto hers, something dangerously close to obsession. "One night wasn't enough," he murmured, his thumb tracing the line of her jaw. "I'm not done with you." Panic surged through her. "I'm not yours," she shot back, forcing steel into her voice. His smirk was pure sin. "Not yet." Her breath caught. Alexander Blackwell was a man who got what he wanted, and right now, he wanted her. She barely made it past the bedroom door before two towering men in black suits blocked her path. "What the hell?" she snapped, looking up at them. One of them spoke into an earpiece. "Sir, she's trying to leave." A slow, mocking clap echoed behind her. "Smart girl," came Alexander's voice. She whirled around to find him standing in the hallway, his hands in his pockets, looking infuriatingly amused. "Let me go," she demanded, his head tilted. "No." Her pulse pounded. "This is kidnapping!" He tsked. Relax, you're free to leave after we settle a few things. She crossed her arms. Like what? He took a step closer, his presence overwhelming. Like the fact that you're mine now, her stomach flipped. Excuse me? Alexander closed the distance between them, his scent wrapping around her like a spell. You think I'm the kind of man who lets something this good slip away? This was a mistake, she whispered, but even she could hear the doubt in her voice. His smirk faded. Maybe, but it's a mistake I plan to make again. She shoved at his chest. I don't belong in your world. His gaze darkened. Then I'll drag you into it. Panic flared in her chest. Why? His hands slid to her waist, possessive. Because, sweetheart, I don't share. Her heart pounded. She had walked into the lion's den, and Alexander Blackwell had no intention of letting her go.